Welcome back, everybody. My name is Eltimar, and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity: The White March, Part 2. We're going to the Rusted Wood to go find the Devil of Karak's companion. If you'll recall that he is a logger, which means he should be at the logs. I actually looked around town and couldn't find him. I didn't want to waste your guys' time if I was just going to look around town. He's a logger, so I believe he'll be in this area. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't actually check the Rusted Wood, but it's the only wood around. And I'm hoping, because I do know that there's logging camps there, and yeah, it was mentioned he was a logger, so logically, it would be logical to assume that he'll be here somewhere. Landslide, Hunter's Camp, Abandoned Camp, Shrine of Gallowing, Woodcutter's Grove. Let's go there. That sounds about right. We'll quick save just in case this is not the right place and we get ambushed. Oh, there's people here. Okay, good. Harmkey. There we go. He's right there. This could be a big fight. We'll find out really quickly. It's him. It's Harmkey. I remember that weak chin and those knobbly knees. She stops, staring motionless at the figures among the trees. A weak chin and knobbly knees. Can't be too many people matching that description.
How goes?
The elven man emerges into the clearing and freezes, staring at the Devil of Karak. For an elf, he's tall and rangy, with a weather-beaten face beneath stringy, greasy hair. The others turn with him, glaring and gaping at the bronze golem.
Auroch's shadow. What's that wicked thing doing here?
Harmkey swallows, a lump bobbing in his neck. We're saving your sorry village,
Are you mad? With that murderer?
says the chinless cur who burnt down a village.
Look, we don't want no trouble. Just trying to do our work.
Beads of sweat have formed on his forehead despite the chilly air.
We'd be much obliged if you'd leave us be. And take that thing with you.
He looks at the devil with a mixture of terror and loathing. Enough. What do you see, Eltimar? Is this the man that torched us? The devil sways on her feet, her whole body moving around the axes of her ankles. Though she's talking to you, her attention, a concentrated spear of essence, is focused on Harmkey. I'll read his soul. He steps away from you, but your awareness reaches through his trembling skin and hit the feeble resistance of his fear. You see memories. Snow-shrouded forests, partitioned by fallen pine trees and firs. Days measured by the steady swing of your axe. There are other moments too, recollections that flare up like a hearth's welcoming fire. There are children, spry and lanky like you, but still full of the rowdy energy of youth. Together, you scatter winter bloom petals on a grave. You reach deeper into Harmkey's soul. Years roll back. A torch in your left hand bathes your face and shoulder in heat. All around you are other men and women holding other torches, and the mountain air is acrid with the stench of smoke and sweat. Rage billows off of the others. It's been a fever in your blood for days now, exhausting you and invigorating you in equal measure. You're at the edge of that town, cold morn. It's hours yet before dawn, but the commotion has started to awaken the village. Candlelight ignites behind frost-crusted windows, and haunted faces peer out at you through the glass. You begin to doubt yourself. Just then a door slams. A villager comes racing through the streets, kicking up snow. With his stark white face and pale hair, he looks almost like a ghost. The line of torchbearers ripples as he gets closer. He picks up speed, but nobody moves towards him. You imagine him breaking through the row, shattering your ranks like a bad dream that brought you all here. You imagine waking up in your bed, the heat from your torch nothing more than the warmth of your wife sleeping next to you. Instead, the villager reaches the row of torchbearers a stone's throw away from you. A woman advances from the line and buries her dagger in his neck. The rest of your fellows shout, rage, memory, and bloodthirsty triumph boil up in you. You all came with a purpose. You came to bring justice to the traitors of the cold morn. The next few hours are painted in colors more vivid than life. You put your torch to anything that stands and your sword to anyone that runs. It's as if Magran himself whispers in your ear and guides your hand. Exhaustion has almost cooled your rage when you spy a house at the edge of town. One of the only buildings that hasn't been burned is flanked by knotty spruce trees, and the door is painted yellow. Yellow, the bloom of sunrise, the hue of your son's hair, the color of cowardice. Just then, someone barrels into you from behind. It's a man, someone you remember from the journey to Cold Morn, though you can't recall his name. He snarls at you, mad with indiscriminate rage, and it occurs to you that he's mistaken you for one of the villagers. You smash the window and hurl your torch inside. The other man is turned away. You think you hear a child shriek within the house, but it's impossible to tell above the roar of the riot. Harmkey shivers as you pull away from his memory. His eyes are wide with guilt and fear. Spit it out, Eltimar. What did you see? Her face is rooted in the snow, but her limbs jerk and jangle. He burned down your house. She stares at Harmkey. You hear only a whirring mechanism in her throat, but Harmkey leans closer.
What did you say?
His mouth quivers. What did it feel like? The torch in your hand, the blade you carried, what did they feel like? A wild, inhuman scream echoes out of the bizarre machinery of her throat. It drops Harmkey and his companions to their knees, where they cry out in terror. Gears squeak and crank as she rushes at him. Well, apparently we're gonna kill everybody. Which is, I mean, perfectly fine with me. I don't really... no big deal, but... yeah. Sometimes killing needs to happen. They are not prepared for this fight. They are not doing well. Alright, we're just gonna let this play out because this is super easy. Go kill the archer. Hey, we got a ton of experience for that. Wait, before anybody attacks, that guy looks like he's got some decent health. Go in here, hit him. Oh, never mind, now it's too late. I wanted him to get some damage in on that high endurance stuff.
As you wish. Let spoils down a while.
Well, that was easy. That was actually super duper easy. Okay, let's talk to Devil Carrick.
Village was a touch livelier when I saw it last. Ain't saying much, though.
Her head swivels as she looks around. I've had an effect on the local population.
The rest of the Deerwood should thank you. You've done wonders for the average national smarts.
Why did you want to come back anyway?
Anything's better than Galvino's workshop. You ain't heard the old buzzard sing.
Fair enough. Well, her quest is done. We officially killed everybody. Did anybody level? What are our... oh, our monk is so close to a level. Actually, before we go running off and doing other things, let's just quickly take a look. So we got 106 damage done to enemies with at least 75% endurance, so that's not so bad. Did you get any more kills on your thing? 24 to 75, getting there. We should have gotten her mace leveled up, because there was how many humans there? There was quite a few, but oh well, whatever. Doesn't matter now, it's all good. What's next on our list of things to do? So we got Revenge. That one's done now. Burden of a Memory, we haven't done that yet. I don't want to go fight the dragon quite yet. That is a rough quest, and I don't think we're quite ready for it. Oh, right. We were supposed to expose Grin's Ripple Sponge addiction to the rest of the town. Right. Let's go see Galvino. He is in... Durgan? We'll check both because I can't remember. He's either in Stalwart or Durgan's Battery. They should just rename it to Eltimar's Battery so I can have a second keep. All of Cadnua and the battery itself. I deserve it. I claimed them both. I killed massive enemies to claim them. They should rightfully belong to me. No. Okay, wrong way. Definitely up at the battery. They're not at Longwatch Falls, I'm pretty sure. I'm like mostly sure anyways. So we killed Hermke. He is, of course, responsible. Galvino's cabin. There we go. Let's go see Galvino. We may fight some things on the way as well, but we'll see. I really like that shield's graphic. It looks really cool. The dragon scale shield that Adir has now. Or Adir, however you want to pronounce his name. But I think it's Adir. Pretty sure. Apparently some people say the Devil of Carrick is statted incorrectly, which is actually quite true. She is. But this is not a Path of the Damned playthrough, so... If I was going to play Path of the Damned, I would definitely play with none of these characters. My main character would be significantly different. I probably wouldn't have been a paladin. I probably would have been straight up fighter. And I would have taken people like... I would have just geared my team way differently. I am pondering doing a POTD playthrough as well. Like a really good one, like an expert in Path of the Damned. Iron save or whatever, where we only get one save. Which I think would be really, really cool. But I have other things before doing that. That is eventually going to happen. Just for the challenge, to see if I can do it. I think it'd be really neat. Maybe it'd be a live stream thing, because that way when I inevitably die horribly, everyone can watch me die in real time. Galvino, where are you? Oh, he's probably in his study. And we continue around. I want to try the Scepter too. We're supposed to be doing a bunch of damage with that. Oh, there's a trap here. Whoa, everybody. Calm down. Really? Failure. Huh. Alright, well. As long as we don't blow ourselves up with it, I don't really care. I can stay there for all that matters. There's Galvino. I must congratulate you. I had little idea your work at the battery would attract an army. He raises his arms in greeting. With any luck, they will finish what the devil started in Stalwart. I have news about Grind.
Yes? Does the sniveling cur hide in his home? Or has he been exiled to a place even more frigid and foul?
He claps his hands together in excitement. I learned he murdered his sister.
Tiverus! The man is even more of a wretch than I thought.
His face glows with macabre delight.
What of him now? Surely the villagers string him up with his own fishing line.
He's leaving town with his tail tucked between his legs.
Perfetto! Oh, I only wish I could have seen it.
His broad smile exposes rows of yellowing teeth.
I will open a good wine tonight. As for you, take this.
We got enough potions. I had a few questions about the devil.
As must the gods themselves.
He looks to the ceiling and opens his hands. I don't really care.
Something else? What is it?
That will be our level for our monk. Let's see what we can get him. Oh. Well, he's got some survival skill. Oh. Cool. I'll just save up then and get some more survival. So he's got the long pain, which summons the long pain fists. Resonant touch. Raw damage per residence. What? Oh. Generates sympathetic resonance between the monk and his target. Successive strikes increase the intensity of the resonance at a time of the monk's choosing. They can cause the resonance to inflict devastating raw damage. Okay, that sounds awesome. Let's take that. I'm taking Resonant Touch. I think that's a new ability they got too. Alright, let's get out of here. We can just watch our people run on the minimap. It's such a long way back. Okay, so now what do we have to do? We're just running out of quests to do really quickly. I guess the Forgotten Army. Let's go to the Raid Saren Fort, I guess. That's what our goal is now. I guess it's main quest time. I'm imagining that there's going to be more to it than this because I remember the first half of the expansion was quite long. I think it was 20 videos long or something like that, which would put us only, or maybe more than that, 30 videos long, which would put us like halfway done this one. Unless we're just slaughtering our way through with like absolute speed. But I'm hoping that's not the case anyways. Because I want this game to last a little while longer. Although, to be fair, Planescape Tides of Numenera is coming out relatively soon, I think. It is on early access. And must be out pretty soon. If I had to hazard a guess, I am super duper excited for that game as well. It's a more well, I'm going to build it to be more of a conversational type game. Much like Planescape Torment, where you could talk your way through most of the things, I think that that game follows a similar path. Or at least I hope it does. That's what it was kind of...
Hey, how's that song go again? The one you was singing a minute ago?
North and home again? Just getting into the mountain spirit. I'll keep it to a hum, if you like.
No, it was nice. In fact, you could sing it some more, if you want.
I just want to see if this guy has anything useful. The answer is no. No, he does not. Okay. Iron Flail Fort. 6 hours to get there. Here we go. This is the main thing we were supposed to be doing up here. Maybe they're here because something bad is happening. Maybe they're fleeing an enemy army. Maybe there's a big bad coming, and they are actually trying to escape from that. Who knows? I guess we'll find out.
Enemies will find us dead on our feet.
Who's exhausted? Nobody's even
Yes?
fatigued, that I can tell.
Well,
Alright, let's, The soldiers watch you warily as you approach. Once you're within speaking distance, one of them gestures with his pistol. That's far enough. What are you doing here? Are you lost? I'm here to speak with the commander. The commander is not receiving any more visitors. He looks over at you, frowning. Did Stalwart send you? Yeah. You're here for your delegates? The commander has them in a cell. We'll have the truth out of them one way or the other. As for you, Adirik wants nothing more to do with messengers or diplomats. You're too late. Darian said that Adirik has come here because he had a vision. Then this Darian at least speaks the truth. Adirik has said there will be a great battle. We are here to hold the pass and defend Redceris. He has seen this in a dream. What if, theoretically, someone else had a vision like that? He frowns and shrugs. After this mess with the delegates, I wouldn't bring it up. You've asked more than enough questions. Go on, get out of here. I won't warn you again.
Spoiling for a fight. Fancy having a look elsewhere?
Well, I mean, we can go look around. There's lots of enemies around. Okay. You guys hit that one. Not you. You're not a tank. Stop trying to be. Monk, go handle that problem. Monk, tank that problem, please. Thank you. Where are you going? How did that guy get way over there? Oh, that's unfortunate. Aloth, run away, getting. Oh, I'm sorry. Just stand and fight then. Might as well. If he's gonna die, he's gonna die like normal. At least he can die hitting things with his scepter thing. He'll gain some sweet, sweet experience for his scepter. How did that knockdown happen? Oh well, fight's over. How did that guy get over there, though? Like, that's a long way. What's happening at our keep? The page unturned. A series of murders has shocked and terrorized the scribes of White Rock Isle. Sequestered in their island monastery, the Boot of Andra, they have had little success in reaching out to the mainland for help. Though renowned for their integrity and artistic talents, the scribes may be unknowingly harboring someone who's attempting to sabotage their work on forbidden books. After failing to prevent 2 additional deaths, the grieving mother and the monks were able to track down the murderer, a secretive scribe of the order that the other monks believed to have died years ago. In reality, the scribe had been hiding in the catacombs beneath the monastery and progressively destroying heretical works, which he believed spread lies about the origins of the gods. When the monks started to catch on, he killed anyone who raised suspicion. Rather than face punishment, the scribe left from the highest tower of the monastery to his death. In the scribe's subterranean laboratory, Grieving Mother discovered several suspicious vials of thick brown fluid. The monk's herbalist identified it as a potent poison, the same that had been likely used to kill the monks. Cool. Anything else going on in my keep? Not really. Nothing I can deal with now anyways, apparently. let's go take a look over here again. We only had to kill a small group. Maybe we can get by without killing more. We don't necessarily want to kill the Red Sarens. Although it doesn't look like we have much of a choice if we want to get in the keep. What does our journal tell us? Reach the fort, that's all it says. And investigate the fort. Alright, I guess that's what we have to do. Thank you for the grappling hook. Wait, if there's a grappling hook, does that mean we can go over the wall somewhere? Let's take a quick peek along the wall, see if there's anywhere we can grapple. Sometimes developers put things in the game to show you what to do, and then sometimes they don't. Sometimes they give you absolutely nothing, or give you an item you think you're going to use, and then never do. I just want to grapple up over the wall. It looks like it'd be relatively easy to do right here. Look at that. You grapple up here, climb up the wall. No big deal. There's not even anybody on the parapets. Or the battlements, or whatever you want to call them. And it doesn't look good for our going up over the wall. Oh wait, right there. Look at that. I think that's going to be it. Observing it from below, you notice that the watchtower to the side gate appears to be unmanned. You find no hostile faces peering over the fence either. The roof of the tower crosses over the fort walls. Climbing it may provide a means of getting inside. You make out voices past the gate, engaged in scattered conversation. In the bright light of day, the camp bustles with activity. The discreet individual could try and open the gate before the alarm is sounded, but it would be risky in broad daylight. We'll examine the gate. It appears to be heavily reinforced. Through the few narrow gaps in the wall, you can see supports set up inside. We should rest and wait for nightfall. And then we'll go in. Is it nighttime yet? Is it nighttime enough? Hour 19 is like night-ish. It's still technically classified as daytime. Alright, let's go look around a little bit more then. Hey, more supplies. We just wanted to hit like hour 20 or hour 21. Oh, I was gonna say a single champion is not a big deal, but there's more than one.
That's right.
Oh, there's dog things. What the hell is that thing? A war dog. Kill the war dog.
Of course.
Where are you going? Fight the dog. His damage is awesome. She's gonna die. She is not meant to fight gunmen, apparently. Easy enough. Alright. She's not great at one-on-one combat, that Devil of Carrick. Although we're done her quest, so technically we don't have to bring her along anymore if we don't want to. We could easily go get Durance back. It's still hour 19. Huh. Would have thought some time would have passed. Let's check our stuff, see how it's doing. Alright, that's the Alpine Dragon one. We haven't done that one yet. This is close-ish. That is nowhere close. She also has the twin sting. I should actually change out her for the cipher, maybe. We've done her quest. Rogues are pretty good, but she's not great in terms of setup. But she's also our only mechanic at the moment without Durance around, so we are just gonna have to make do. Oops. I think I just picked up an axe or something. No, that's the Edge of Reason. No, I guess not. I don't even know what I picked up. Oh well. Obviously not super duper important.
Raska, a talk. Don't go far.
That's right, don't go far. You're in a fight. There's fighting to be done. Okay, stop. Stop. Nice, good job. And that guy's dead.
Yes.
More spies, get him. I don't know why we're killing as many as we can. We're just kind of bored waiting for night to fall. Alright. So it looks like it's nighttime now, right? It's hour 20. It's dark. Let's go up over the wall. The other person's damage who I wanted to see was his, actually. 69 he's at a 200, so he's getting there.
Well,
Gates are just up here. Grappling hook onto the roof. We are sending someone over the wall. The grappling hook strikes the wooden beam with a disquieting thud. No cries of alarm follow. A few tugs on the rope suggest the hook holds fast. We're going to send Devil of Carrick. The Devil of Carrick grips the rope and begins to climb, clambering up and into the watchtower. Soon, she is maneuvering down the other side of the wall into the fort. From there, she can see the camp, shrouded in the evening's gloom, and the guard posted at some short distance away. The man is snoring, fast asleep. The Devil of Carrick creeps to unbar the gate. And it's open. We have to find the commander. Hey, what? Hey?
Well, hey!
I'm afraid that you snoozed. And when you snooze, sometimes you heal and sometimes you lose. This is one of the lose times, though. Alright, let's go take a look around. Oh, there's more guys. What's an Ice Treader Paladin? They look kind of hard to kill. Oh, Jesus. Okay, there's a lot of enemies coming. Edier, you are now officially on holy shit, we're gonna die duty. Alright, that's a few of them down at least. We should get this thing going. Kind of want it like here.
this thing isn't doing the job.
And then let's do that. Delayed blast fireball was pretty good. Worked out well.
That's not very helpful.
Okay, things are looking okay, except Aloth is getting shot, so let's move him back. I don't like killing war dogs, though. Makes me sad. They're just doggies. They're just trained to do this stuff. They don't really want to. Killing animals is not particularly cool. After this fight, I think we're going to be done for the day. Well, at least not for... Well, not done for the day, but done for the episode. Also, maybe I'll take a quick break, because I am losing my ability to talk, apparently. It's all coming out gibberish. Don't shoot Aloth anymore, he doesn't have very much life. Dragon Moss shield leveled up. So, 25% chance to cast Taste of the Hunt on hit or critical, which is 30 raw damage over 10 seconds. That's okay. And 100% of the damage is restored as endurance. That's actually kind of fancy. So we have to kill 750 enemies, or sorry, 750 damage to enemies, or 150 damage to prone enemies. It's a fancy shield. And you got exceptional, which I think it had before, but I can never remember what everything has. And that's going to be the end of this video. So, like always, if you guys have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. We will be continuing to explore this camp. And how is Aloth doing with his staff? 101 so far. Not awful. Not great by any means. And you? Very slowly increasing, I guess. Worst case scenario, we give her a better off-handed or main-handed weapon. He doesn't have any, and how about... Oh yeah, your armor is the other thing, right? And his bow is already mastered. Actually, can you use crossbows? Because, well, this thing is good. Are you any good at using crossbows? Let's find out. He is good at Greatsword, Pike, Warhammer, Arbalist, Arquebus, and Hatchet, Quarterstaff, Hunting Bow, and Unarmed. So the answer is no, he's not really good at it. Although he's a gunner, so... Actually, I can go... Can we respec characters? There's a way to do that, isn't there, I think? I'm gonna go look into that in between videos. We're just gonna leave the camp and go find out. So, like always, if you guys have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. And I hope you guys will take care.